Okay, here's a little video to help you do the formatting for a thesis. Now there are certain tools we're going to use in here. The first one is the insert page number. Another one will be insert breaks, and specifically section breaks, next page. And the third tool we're going to use is the view headers and footers, and that'll let us format headers and footers. Okay? Well, the first thing, here's a little mock-up. I've put the text large and just the generic names, title page, no numbers, lowercase Roman numerals, bottom centered starting at 2, lowercase Roman numerals, bottom centered 3, lowercase Roman numerals, bottom centered 4, Arabic numbers top right starting at 1, Arabic numbers top right 2. That's what you're going to need for each page. I thought the big text would be easier because the screen resolution on the video might not be that good. Alright, well the first thing we're going to do is insert a section break. Section breaks are very, very helpful. They give you a lot of flexibility to work within one document. You could change the margins, the page numbering systems, even the orientation of a section. So you could have sort of portrait and then landscape pages, then go back to portrait by including sections and making section breaks. They make your one document very flexible. It's the equivalent of having the formatting and styles of 10 documents in one document, because you could manipulate all of the sort of big variables of a document format. So it's very helpful. So after Roman numeral 4, we want to start a new page numbering system here. So we're going to insert a section break. So go to insert break, then section break types, next page. Next page keeps things very simple and easy. Instead of continuous, you don't know exactly where, you have to kind of poke around to see where the break is hidden. So next page. Occasionally this makes a new page for you, but you could fix that very easily. So go to OK, and it's made a next page for us. So I'm just going to hit delete and bring up the and that brings up the text from the previous section. But you notice here I have section 2 because I'm here. Then I go to this page and section 1. So that created two separate sections that I could format, put different page numbers, put different orientations. I basically have two documents in one. All right. The first thing we're going to do is put the page numbers on the first section. Okay. And we don't want a page number on the first page, and we want to do lowercase Roman numerals, bottom centered, right there. Okay, so go to insert page numbers, bottom of page, we're going to do center, then we're going to click this off. It says show page number on first page. We don't want to do that, so click that off. Then let's format the number. Format it. We don't want these numbers, we want lowercase Roman. So go down to there, and there is no previous section, so that doesn't really matter. Hit OK, OK, and there we have our lowercase Roman numerals. Okay, nothing on the first page. We have page 2, lowercase Roman numerals, page 3, page 4, but now watch, this is something we're going to have to tweak for a second. You go to our next section, and lo and behold, we do have a 5 here. We're going to have to get rid of that. So click on in there. You click in the footer, and it lets you manipulate it. Or you can go to View Header Footer, and it's the same view where you can get to work in the footers. Now you're going to notice that right here, Link to Previous is highlighted. We don't want to do that. And see, it says here same as previous. We want to get rid of that. We don't want to link to the previous. We don't want same as previous. So turn that off. Just one click turns it off. Then it's not linked to previous. Then we go on here and delete this page number. But since we have not linked to previous, we turned it off. It's still here in the first section. Link to previous means previous section. It's off in this section. So footer section 2, no link to previous. Now one thing you notice is that the default is to link to previous, same as previous. So when we start our next header, we're going to do our page numbers up here, Arabic numbers top right starting at 1. We want to turn off link to previous. So let's just do that. Link to previous off. Okay? Now let's go to Insert Page Number. We want it's already at the top of the page, right? Show number on first page, yes. Now let's go to Format. Number format, that's what we want, right? 1, 2, 3, Arabic numbers. Okay, continue from previous section. It's asking us again if we want to link to the previous section. So it's 2 times you got to fix. You got to fix the bar here, the header and footer, and you also have to fix the page number format. So no, start at 1. Don't continue from previous. That is what will drive you crazy. That's 2 controlling icons here, 2 controlling kind of instructions you have to give. This one on the header and footer bar, and this one in the page number format. But start at 1, hit OK, OK, and there you have 1 right up here at the top of section 2. And let's see if it's up here. I hope not. No. So there you have it. You have, close this, you have 2 separate sections with separate page numbering systems. You have a title page, no numbers, right? No numbers there. 2 on the second page, lowercase Roman numeral in second section, and it continues for the whole first section. It would go on infinitely if we wanted, or not infinitely, but as high as the computer can handle. And then on the second section, we go to section 2, and it starts a whole new page numbering system with no footers down there. So we have 2 separate page numbering systems because we didn't link to previous, we didn't continue from previous. We just inserted and formatted them the way we wanted. Alright, I hope this clarifies things. If you follow this step by step, this is the default on most recent versions of Word, so you should follow it pretty well. If you have a problem, check that continue from previous and link to previous. If they don't, it's sort of if you catch the first one, the second one might trip you up. And remember section breaks, I hope you use them throughout all your uses of Word because they're very, very helpful.